Hello there, this is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Body game means your best body. Your best body. And what I mean by your best body, which body is getting you the most women? Which body type do you have that's getting you the most nanny? Now, I've talked about this several times before, but I'm going to tell you what, with so many dudes talking about body game and, that they not always mentioning me. And they all, you get some dumb motherfuckers out here thinking there's only one body type women are going for. Which means to me, they don't have any common sense and don't see women going for different types out here. Now, you can only have, if it was only one type of body that women were going for. Wait, can I get this joint off of here? It was something on the camera. If it was only women going for one type of body, that would be one thing. But if that was the case, well, we wouldn't have as many people on the planet. But different women will go for different bodies. I've talked about that a couple times. I talked about that 2 weeks ago. I had to come up with a different title for this thing because you still get it, right? Because it's funny to me, right? Like every now and then, I'm going to get some dude come for me and be like, well, you talking about body game, but you're not lean. You're right, I ain't on that shit. But the women who wanted me, they wanted motherfucker who had some meat on them. The women and shit. I like those big thick women and stuff. Those big booty women and shit. They don't want no small motherfucker. I told you when I had my stroke nearly a year ago, right? And I lost all that weight. I had a bunch of guys, now men, mind you, coming on here talking about, oh yeah, Rom, you lost all that weight. That wasn't a good thing, man. That was unhealthy than a motherfucker. But while the guys were saying that, were coming on here saying shit like that, women were coming on, were hitting me up privately, talking about, hey, Rom, yeah, you need some cheeseburgers. You need to eat something. Different women like different things. Body game is just figuring out which of your body types a woman like. Because I always said, if you ain't getting no women, right? First place to like really make a change is your body. Look at your body. Say, all right, I ain't getting no women. I might need to lose some weight. I ain't getting no women. I might need to put on some weight. It's different women gonna like different things. It's just like football. Okay, it's football season, right? If you look at football players, all of them running the same. But there's a big difference between a defensive tackle and a cornerback. Or a linebacker and some of the QBs out there. Incidentally, I'm a Washington Commanders fan. Yeah. Jaden Daniels, he real slim, but he doing it. People talking about him. But see, he ain't built. He might not have the same game if he was built a different way. Look, different women just like different types. All you have to do, that's part of finding your tribe. Which women like your body type? Like, I've known some fine-ass women, they said they like, seriously, I lost track of how many fine-ass women, man, they ain't bad as a mug. Talking about they like some dude with a little bit of gut on him. Just a little bit, just a little bit. But then you get some other women, they like a dude who more on the slim side. Shoot, some women, that dude better be some big stocky motherfucker. Even on that balloon pop show, there's been women, they'll reject a guy I remember one woman said one guy was too stocky. Then another woman on there said, well, he was too slim. She wants somebody she can hold on to. And see, a man in body game just got to figure out, okay, which women like his body type. It's that simple. It is that fucking simple. You know, you can't be somebody else. And I've talked about that before. I said, look, don't worry about somebody else. All you got to worry about is you. What you going to be? What's your best body type? And that depends. In fact, I say the little trick is you can figure out which women might be down for you by asking them what sport they into. Because like a woman who into basketball, she might like them a little tall and slimmer. But she into football, which the women who like me are, you might like some, some meat on them. A little bit more stocky and everything. Oh, and if anybody got a problem with it, hey, even beyond the stroke, well, we can go into the pit and just straight hit. We can go into the pit, motherfucker, shit. Yeah. But that's the thing, though. See, here's the thing. At the end of the day, it's your game. It's your body, your game, your looks, your style, whatever. You can't be compared to somebody else. You can't be thinking somebody else. Now, somebody else will tell you whatever. But at the end of the day, they just giving their view and everything, you know. And then let me kill an argument too, because somebody say, "Well, Rom, that's just your view. Women out here like this and that." Well, are you going out? I want to know where you hanging out at, because all you have to do, anybody who goes out, take their ass outside, you can see different women with different types of men. And shit. And even if you try to say, well, we just talking about the fine women. Okay. The fine women, the one with the nice bodies and stuff, they be with different types of men. So, you gotta say to yourself, okay, what type of woman likes me? And if no woman likes you, well, shit, you need to do something with your body. You need to figure it out. You need to figure it out. You need to say, okay, well, maybe I need to lose some weight. Or I may need to put on some weight. You got to see. Because every man, and I've said it several times, every man can get one woman at least. Every man can get one woman. But, that's a whole other conversation, though. Because some men, they think it's just one type of woman and shit. In fact, you know what? I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. I'm going to talk about that joint tomorrow, because you get some guys, they thinking there's only one type of woman out here. It was like, shoot, it depends on the woman. There's several types of women. I've talked about that before, but you know what I'm seeing more and more? There's a lot of guys out here, they really don't get game like that. They really don't see, hold up, it's different shit. There's different shit. They stuck on one type of woman. That one type of woman don't want them. So it's like, well, damn. You might have to change some shit up. Yeah. You got to figure out everything, and more than just body game, really. Which I've talked about several times. In fact, I did a sit-down video. Y'all see it next week. Where I talk about you got to figure out, okay, which type of women are showing you some love. And where you can figure it out. I'll let y'all see it next week. You can figure it out, though. But see, a lot of dudes be stuck on some shit. Worried about somebody else, worried about some Chad. Don't worry about some motherfucking Chad, worry about you. I ain't worried about no motherfucking Chad. I ain't got the, because women who like me like what I present. So that's all I'm concerned with. That's all I'm concerned with. I know some dudes get mad because of it. It's like, dude, well, first, hold up. Let's use some common sense for a second here, right? If women only wanted one type of man, that's who they would just mate with, right? And don't say y'all know who. First of all, if you're a motherfucker out here, you ain't getting no parts of the pussy. No parts of it. You seeing no parts of it. You can't really say who mating with who. Only way you could say is if you're in the bedroom with them, right? If you ain't in the bedroom with them, you don't know. I want y'all to think about that shit. But if you look, one of the things I pay attention to, I'm like, okay, who got the babies out here? Who walking around with babies? Who have I known been on some multiple player shit? Like, if I look at that multiple player, like guys I've known to get multiple women, and I can tell from the body language that that woman was sucking that motherfucker's dick, then I was like, well, hold up. These motherfuckers different sizes. Yeah, some with lean, some with thick. Some with some stocky motherfuckers. It really depends on a lot of shit. And it really, and I've said this 1,000 times before, mindset. And when I talk about body game, the main thing with body game is how you feel about yourself. Because you get some dudes, they say, Rom, I ain't doing no push-ups, ain't doing none of that, getting women. Because they feel good about themselves. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. How they feel about themselves. If you feel good about yourself, that's going to translate to everything else. And everything else you're presenting. Because if you got that relationship with yourself, you ain't worried about everything else. You ain't worried about the next man either. In fact, you feel good about yourself. The next man is just like, hey, get yours. Shoot. In fact, you might be like, shit, you might feel bad for the next man, try to help him out and shit. Yeah, I had to check back there. Look like one of those undercover po-po. I told y'all about po-po around here. We don't got enough crime, so they got to do some shit, you know? Yeah, that's a woman anyway. Okay. Yeah, well, you know what? I haven't seen too many female po-po around here. That's one thing. I haven't seen it. We still got that patriarchy around here. Anyway, right? Anyway. Yeah. So, like, body, you just want to be in your best shape and also be realistic. Because, you know, you got 3 general body types: ectomorphic, mesomorphic, and endomorphic. Ectomorphic, you want more on the slim side, right? You more on the slim side. Mesomorphic, that's that more athletic type of build, and endomorphic, more the big man type of build. Just like you got those, and those are 3 general types because they be mixing up some stuff in there anyway, right? But then you got some women like different things, you know? And let me shout out Cousin T Taw. He broke down 5 types that women generally like. He talked about the alpha showpiece. That's that, like, big muscular dude, like over 6 feet, generally over 6 feet, handsome, muscular, all that. And, you know, Cousin T Taw, he trains male exotic dancers, so he said that's the general standard for male exotic dancers. You know, particularly in the black community. But then he said there's the peak athlete. The peak athlete, they're the ones who, you know, any of these athletes out here, because they running all the time, you know, peak strength. Shit, got a little bit of sweat. Drop this in. And then I'll say the best for last, what he considered the best. You got those natural bohemian types. You know, they definitely ain't big and muscular or they're peak athlete, just natural bodies, but you know, still in good shape. Then the slim dudes, you know, he was talking about that, but then he talked about the type that women go crazy over, roughnecks. And I'll share a link to when me and him talked about roughnecks. Roughnecks are like those dudes who, you know, construction worker types, firemen, police officers, people like that. You know, they got strong bodies and stuff, but that's about it. But and women be going crazy over. That's what I'm saying, though. Just get your best and then do what's up. Because I know with myself, more on that roughneck thing. I don't know when anybody see me in person, more roughneck. It is what it is. More peak athlete when I was younger, but yeah, 59 now, so it is what it is. Somebody still like it. But yeah, you want to just get whatever your best is, your best. That's somebody else's. Don't be caught up in somebody else's, like all these dudes be caught up into somebody else's shit. Don't worry about that. Worry about you. Don't worry about the next man. Don't worry about what they got. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself, because, and then pay attention to the women who like you. Because there's 4 billion women on this planet. Somebody like you. All you have to do is pay attention. So, yeah. But you still gonna get some guys, though. They thinking this and that. I was like, go ahead and think that. And you be doing all that shit. Trying to, like, get your body looking a certain way, taking all these supplements and shit. Then some roughneck construction worker tearing your woman up. Be walking holding hands and shit, pregnant by the woman you wanted. Shit, even to my bad man. He's generally a roughneck. Oh man. But I'm seeing that though. But just to be clear, body game just means your best body. Your best. Not somebody else's. Not something else's. Now some other motherfuckers who try to come on there and say whatever. No, I'm the one who put that out there. I'm the one who put it out there. Oh man, I hate when cars do this. Somebody stop where they shouldn't have stopped, and then everybody else got to stop, and then one got to pull to the side. Y'all know how that works. That's why I give them a distance and stuff. And y'all notice I be keeping my eyes straight ahead. Keep my eyes straight ahead. You know, I had one motherfucker, dumbass motherfucker, talking about, oh, I should have some notes and shit in here. Man, shut the. Let me just say something real quick. Don't say some dumbass shit unless you showing how you doing it too. Okay? Don't ask me to do anything unless you showing. Oh, another thing too. I was going to do a video on this today, but I said nah. Well, it can just take a minute. Don't be requesting shit. Don't request shit from me, okay? Only place I'll entertain a request is on my Patreon, and even then, it better be in relation to what I generally talk about on my Patreon. All right, seriously. It gotta be in relation to what I generally talk about, cause one of the reasons I don't take like just some random requests and stuff, cause people see they trying. You get some people trying to get you on their program. First of all, I'm not. Because I remember there was a time I would have, especially if somebody had paid. But then I noticed I did that. And you get a whole bunch of people who normally wouldn't comment. And I was like, nah, this ain't something I really give a fuck about. You know? Only talk about what I want. And one person got real smart. I said, I bet you if you gave you some money. No, I don't take shit for money. If I want to do something, I don't give a fuck how much money you offering. If I don't want to do something. Fuck that. Fuck that bullshit, alright? You don't want to, if I don't want to do something, I just don't do it. So don't be hitting me up talking about, hey, can you do a video on this or that? The best is you might get deleted, the comment deleted. The worst is you just get blocked. I don't play that shit. But damn, dude. Oh, well. I don't play that shit. Talk about what I want to fucking talk about. If you don't like it, well, it is what it is. You just don't like it. Oh, the popo up here. Okay. Something must have happened. Yeah, if you don't like it, you don't like it, alright? But anyway, right? Yeah, body game is just about your best body. That's the bottom line. Your best body. Alright, don't worry about the next person. Your best body and which fine ass woman like it. And trust me, they like different bodies. You just gotta find the ones that like yours, alright? So anyway, that's all I got for today. I'll get back with y'all tomorrow on some shit. Alright? I'll talk to y'all. Peace and blessings.